going to walk you through making a like monthly, weekly kind of calendar that we can use as teachers or whatever for planning purposes with as little work, hopefully, on our parts as possible. I have found myself unsatisfied with a lot of the templates out there, so I'm going to give this a try. The very first thing that we're going to do is go to Word or a similar program and start a blank document. And then once we have that blank document, we can do this later, but I want to do it now, I guess. We go to layout and change it to where it's landscape, because since this is I'm gonna have like a week across, I want to have room left to right, more room left to right than I do up and down. I'm gonna use Excel to help me, and so I started a blank workbook, and then so like file, blank workbook, and then I've just put in the days of the week. You, if you're just doing like a work week, can take off Sunday and Saturday, or if you prefer to start your week on Monday, that's fine. What I do want to do here is I want to format these cells, and so I've dragged up here at the top so that it does A, B, C, D, E, F, G and does the whole row. I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to pick format cells, because I'm going to put dates in here, and so I want it to know how I want the date to look, basically. And I just want it to do these two right here. And so it didn't change my days of the week. That's good. But now today is Sunday, so I can type in 7:30 as the date, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I got you. That's a date. If you don't know already, when you have a cell here and you have this little box, if I go this direction or this direction, it's going to try to fill it in with what it thinks I want. It knows this is a date, and so either direction, it shows you what it would put if I let go. It's going to try to go up by day. So see, it switched to August whenever it was supposed to. I want to go across because I want this first week, right, to be filled in. And then the next thing I want to do, though, is I want to basically say, all right, the next week is 8/6 because Saturday was 8/5. If I highlight these two cells and then go down, now it's like, oh, I see. So this is going to be every 7 days, right? And so I can drag down, and I can do that until I get to however far I want to be. So if I want to be all the way up to the, end of the school year, it has now given me the date for each week, which is pretty cool. If I go this way, I can do that. What I don't know, is it going to let me do it for, yeah. So like whatever you highlight, it's going to try to understand what you want. And basically all I'm doing is coming up with like a table that has days. And so you may be thinking, okay, well, this looks terrible. Yeah, I can agree to that. I'm going to take what I filled in and drag all the way down here. I'm going to press Control C or copy. I'm going to go back to Word, and I'm going to say, let's paste that. And what we have now is a table with all these dates that we can format however we want. So for instance, table design, having boxes around things would be great. I want to definitely make this bigger, but I also want to like I want them to all be the same size. And the other thing you can do with in Word is, since this is a table, I can actually come down here and do like this to show it how big I want it to be. So now we're spread out that way. I'm going to click here again, and I'm going to say, okay, I think we need to have more room in these. So pretty quickly you can see that this almost looks like a monthly calendar, right? And so from there, what we can do is basically say, all right, how do I want these formatted? These, I think would actually look better if they are upper left, because then I'm gonna press enter and then I can fill in what I want to do here. So it's a beach day today or whatever. So it's not perfect, it's not pretty, but this is something I was going to do for myself that I thought, hey, why don't I show everybody how to do that? And then you can go through and say, all right, where are the holidays? What's the first day of school? In my area, the first day of school is right here. And you can also like change this up however you want to. If you have a way that you're curious about how to change it up, feel free to comment and I'll see if I can help you out with it. But this way, what I would use this for is I'd put in all the different things for like holidays and professional development days and all that, and then go through and say, okay, it's time to say, all right, that's the first day of school, and on the second day of school, we're going to start Unit 1, Intro, Solving Equations. And either I would have two separate, or like, either I would have separate calendars for each class, or I would, color code or things like that. As I look at this more, I'll post if I find other easy ways to do things, but this was my initial like, oh, this is a great idea to show other people in case they also could use this. Because this is where I start whenever I'm planning for the school year, is I start with a calendar so I have an idea of if I'm putting things on, am I going to run into weird holidays? If I am I going to need to put in a smaller unit in some place so that things fall right around Thanksgiving and Christmas. So this is where I normally start my planning process, and you can start your planning process here too. Even better, I think that I can share this with you. You should be able to use the link in the description to download a copy, save the copy, and then you can edit it yourself. Let me know if you have any trouble. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.